Sag, welcome to your general reading. I hope you're well. I hope you are fabulous. What is going on? Some of that Sagittarian energy. We're doing yours and theirs placements today. Show me, Sag. What's going on for Sag, please? Show me Sagittarius. Show me Sag, please. Show me Sag. What's going on? Six of Swords, peaceful transition, Queen of Pentacles into a state of comfort, Knight of Cups. Your heart's opening up. This is great. I like it. Six of Swords, Queen of Pentacles, Knight of Cups. That's pretty good energy. I like it. I'll take it. Let's go into that. Why not? Abso-freaking-lutely. What's that underlying? Ooh, Three of Cups. Connecting, reconnecting. Somebody who is helping us unfold in that way. Six of Swords, opening up with a transition. That's interesting. That is interesting. You know, I saw that for, Yes, I believe it was Taurus last time. Opening up with the transition card. That can mean many things, coming in from many different points of reference, different compass points, different areas of your life. But the idea is it's a smooth transition. Mental resignation, that kind of sigh that says, I got to move forward. Okay. So the Queen of Pentacles, Knight of Cups, we are, of course, showing ourselves more self-nurturing, more self-care. And in so doing, our heart space opens up a little more warmly and a little bit more of a fluid direction. Okay, so where you're coming from, I don't know. I might see a backstory. I might not. I just know that you are moving in a particular direction that says, look, I need to show myself more care and quality of life with that Queen of Pentacles. I need security. I also need to be nurtured. And I also want to nurture. It's not just a one-way street of, you know, me taking care of myself and we get our hair did and our nails done. No, no, no. It's a little more than that. It's about being good to those who are in our environments, so we nurture them. That includes you too. So when we are nurtured and cared for appropriately, we can support others in as much as we support ourselves. So it's typically a two-way street. But the idea is think of it this way, the Queen of Pentacles. So whoever's in my house, I take care of them. Right? That's what the Queen of Pentacles is. If you're in my house, I take care of you. I see to your needs. I make sure that your sense of value is met. I see to it that your particular sense of nurturing and being cared for are met. That's what it is to be a nurturer, okay? This is my home space, and this is how I care for people. This is how I care for myself. And the Knight of Cups, the more you do that, the more you exude that energy, the more your heart space is opening up in a particular direction that has some sort of emotional expression tied to it. Okay, it's beautiful. Show me who is surrounding. Who is surrounding, please? Who is surrounding? Who is surrounding? Who is surrounding Sag, please? Ace of Swords. Page of Cups. Ten of Pentacles. Someone who's showing characteristics of stability here. Strong mind, Ace of Swords, knowing our particular truth and aiming our pathway accordingly. Page of Cups, someone who's trying to emotionally invest in you, I believe, even if it's just a little bit. We'll see how far that actually goes, because we'll see. I'm very curious. I'm very curious. Someone who's trying to show you love or open up to you. We shall see. And Ten of Pentacles, I'm seeing stability here. Okay, strong sense of this is my environment. This is what I'm about. Okay, this is what I have to offer. All right, so we have a strong sense of mind, will, character, and sense of stability. All right, so far so good. Shared energy, please. Show me that shared energy, please. Wanting to open up more towards you into a place of stability and loving and caring and nurturing, you bet. Show me. Show me that shared energy, please. Show me that shared energy. The fact that they boom straight up open with the Ace of Swords. Ooh, I got a sharp mind, eh? Possibly speak what's on their mind. They don't mince too many words there. Show me that shared energy, please. The Fool. Oh, yeah. King of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles. Okay. I know that doesn't seem too impressive, but I am seeing markers for growth here, or at least we're trying to. We are trying to. We'll see. We'll see what's holding this back, because we have a lot of potential here for growth and stability. So, of course, I will clarify and see where that Four of Pentacles is going and what it's about. But overall, there is a lot of potential here, and you both are trying to open up towards each other. You are both trying to open up to a place of stability as well as real world energy, not just the emotional connectivity, not just the spiritual connectivity, all that. We also want to put ourselves into the real world. We want to make it more grounded, right? You seem to be open to it. They have very similar points. So it just might be a very slow thing. You two might be trying to fill out each other's energy, see how this is growing, because we have aspects here of commonality, stability, growth potential, resourcefulness for the both of you. And the Four of Pentacles, there might be a little bit of resistance there. We'll see. Again, I need to clarify. It doesn't tell me too much. Show me the overview, please. Show me the overview, please. Show me that overview, please. Page of Wands, you're trying to open up. You're trying to investigate. Some of you are coming out of a place of rest and restoration. For some of you, it's literally a nap. Show me that Page of Wands, please. I'm going to start right here. Show me this Page of Wands for Sag. What's going on with this Page of Wands, please? You're trying to open up. You're trying to be curious. Trying to be open-minded. Show me that Page of Wands, please. Show me this Page of Wands, please, for Sag. Two of Pentacles, confused about how to go about it. You've got mixed feelings on the subject as it relates to what, please? As it relates to, okay, the Hanged Man. You know, overthinking is going to put you into that state, honey. You know, that little bit of curiosity wants to have room to breathe. It does. It does. The Page of Wands wants to open up. It wants to be curious, but you're kind of confused about it, and then you end up overthinking it, I'm guessing, or overfeeling a situation, so you kind of hang everything, okay? From being overly curious, overly investigative, all right? And so we kind of suspend or hang our emotions here, not knowing what else to do. So I do believe you're overthinking what it is that you naturally feel. And what you're naturally feeling is a littlest bit of curiosity and wanting to extend your energy outward to investigate a connection or your feelings within that connection. Okay? Is there anything else here, please? So we suspend the whole process sometimes because, again, we can get overwhelmed and caught there. Confusion. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. And your Page of Wands is really struggling to come out from underneath all the heaviness of that energy with the Two of Pentacles, the Two of Swords, the Hanged Man. Just the littlest bit of curiosity gets drowned in overthinking, overprocessing. This is like overprocessed food right here. We don't want to consume overprocessed food because it makes us sick, right? So a big part of your mind and your feelings are getting overprocessed. And as a result, you hang the whole thing. The Hanged Man, I don't know what to do with this. I don't know what to do with it. Just back off of it. Just back off of it, okay? Let's see what's going on. Show me that Six of Swords, please. Show me that Six of Swords, please. Let's see if we can narrow that down. That's terribly vague. Show me the Six of Swords, please. Balance, justice, okay. Trying to move forward and it's showing yourself balance, okay. All right, what else, please? Showing yourself a sense of balance, a sense of peace, a sense of tranquility. What else, please? Knight of Swords, you have determined upon this course of action to do right by yourself, to move forward in a certain way. You also want it to be correct, fair, and balanced, more so where your energy is concerned. You're trying to show yourself more justice. You are trying to show yourself a greater sense of action and determination in a particular direction as it relates to your equilibrium, okay? Which is good. So in other words, you're trying to sort things out. But you're doing so in a peaceful, calm way. Show me this. Again, it's too vague for me. I'm trying to narrow this down. Show me that Queen of Pentacles, please. Show me that Queen of Pentacles. Okay. Three of Cups. There it is again. I saw that for your underline. You enjoy connecting with somebody here. It makes you feel good. It makes you feel very good. What else, please? There's that page. That's where it's coming from. Page of Wands. When you connect with somebody, Three of Cups here, Taurian energy does not have to be. It opens your energy up, even if it's just a little bit, but then as soon as it does, it goes into a place of confusion. So I don't know who you're connecting with. I know that you want peace for yourself. I do know that. I know you want things to be fair and balanced within yourself and also outside of yourself. Everyone does. And you seem to determine upon that course of action, Knight of Swords. I will only take action towards that which gives to me an equal measure. And that's a good thing. That's a great decision. I completely agree with you. And there's someone here whom you connect with that makes you feel good. It does. It makes you want to open up in that way that is nurturing and caring, as we've discussed. Okay? It provokes in you a certain sense of calmness and a willingness to give parts of yourself. Okay? In a way that makes sense to you. And then, boom, we pull that Page of Wands. Does this connection confuse you? Does that connection confuse you? Why does it confuse you, honey? It makes you feel good, and it provokes in you that sense of nurturing. It makes you feel even a little bit protective of it. What else, please? Anything? Okay. Oh, it's a little confrontational, is it? Oh, change. Change is involved, or you feel that intuitively, that when you connect with this person, it's changing things. Okay. Is that where the confusion's kicking in? Page of Wands, it's a loose tie, but it's still there. So when you connect with somebody, and it really kind of pulls from you, that sense of caring, it also reminds you what it's like to be cared for on the nurturing level. In other words, it feels good to you. And you also want to respond to it in kind, right? It's part of your plan back here. You know, in my energy and moving forward, I will only take action towards that gives to me. Okay? So remember that. If you feel an energy is giving you that sort of positive engagement and interaction that's benefiting you, and it's equal, and they're giving it back to you, then it's positive. If you don't feel that way, then it's negative. Okay? But yeah, Page of Wands here is tying back. No matter how small the association goes into a place of confusion, I don't know what to do about this, so we're going to hangman it. Okay? They represent change. But it's positive. This person whom you are connecting with represents change to some degree, and you know it on the intuitive level. So are you overthinking what feels like a natural connection? Is that why your feelings get suspended? Okay. Let's see it, because they do seem to be opening up something in you. That Knight of Cups. Show me this Knight of Cups, please. Show me that Knight of Cups, please. Show me that Knight of Cups, please. Three of Swords, there's pain. Why? There's pain here, show me the pain. Ace of Wands. So how big is that resistance then? What are you fearful to leave behind, Sag? Because your energy is responding positively to this. So I'd ask you this. Your markers for positivity are much stronger than the pain here. Much stronger. So yeah, this person represents change. So even when we feel somebody's positive influence, okay, and it's like, man, this feels good, but I'm confused about it. I don't know if I can invest more of myself in this. They kind of represent change. I said I was determined to move on in a certain way of life. If this is true, if the dedication of your principles I'm seeing back here are true, then you can apply this love energy towards yourself. So long as it feels fair and balanced. The Sag I'm looking at says, I will move forward in this life in a way that feels fair and balanced, and that's how I'm going to take action accordingly. Only if it feels correct to me, and it gives something to me, will I give back to it. I completely agree with you. The resolution's here. And somebody is giving you something to your energy, and it's positive. You seem to enjoy the connection. It brings out a lot of good qualities in you as the Queen of Pentacles. But they also come with it bearing a marker of change. Kind of like confronting you and your energy to open up more. And it is, and it's scary, but you're doing it. You're doing it. Your markers for positivity are much higher than the negativity. Okay? In other words, you like it, you love it, you want more of it. The Knight of Cups, yes, is scary. Knight of Cups isn't just romantic feelings, it's also emotional vulnerability. Opening up is hard, in other words. That's what they represent. Opening up. So you clearly came from something in the past. A transition point. It's always interesting when readings open with a transition point, because I'm always like, where did they come from? What do they do? What do they leave behind? I'm looking at a Sag who has a newfound resolution that says, I will only take action towards that which is equal to me. Good. All about that fair energy exchange the way it should be. So that tells me you left behind something that does not meet those standards of fairness. You are connecting with somebody, and it feels correct. It feels good. They pull some lovely qualities out of you, but they also represent change. So that Wheel of Fortune, how are you going to grease that particular wheel? And it's like a hinge, the Wheel of Fortune is. You have some say in the matter. You do. Change is brought upon us, and we can also choose it. Life is both. This person represents change, but you also have say in that matter. So, how are you going to grease the hinge? I see which way you're leaning. And honey, the only thing I'm seeing is fear. That's all I'm seeing in you is fear. A little bit. A little bit. Nothing too crazy. Normal fear, I would say. Especially if you transitioned out of something that seemed unfair. Or not healthy. Or out of balance. Three of Swords to the Knight of Cups. That's fear. That's fear of opening up. That's fear of being emotionally vulnerable. But you are doing it. Nevertheless, he persisted. Nevertheless, she persisted. So you are. Ace of Wands, Queen of Wands. Someone who's a lot like you, I suspect. But they also bring out in you your natural state of grace as the Queen of Wands. And they got you excited about life. They got you feeling like you. And it's scary. It's scary to go on that ride, right? But you're not letting it hold you back. So who this person is to you, I don't know. I'll do a time check. From what I can tell, that you're already currently engaging with this person. I see it over here and right here. While it can be confusing and scary about the direction of your feelings, what does it mean and why? That's overthinking. Just kind of allow yourselves to naturally unfold in this energy, because it seems to do you good. So if you feel yourself pulling back sometimes, that's normal. That's okay. But continue to explore it. Continue to open up towards it. It's doing you good. I would tell you if it wasn't. I'm just seeing fear. A little bit. Nothing you can't handle. Three of Swords over the Knight of Cups. Emotional vulnerability. Yeah, it's scary. It's scary. But also, doesn't it feel so fucking good? Yes, it does. Look at you. Look at you and your fine ass, right? Literally. Yes, you might have some earth in your chart, of course, because it's interesting that when you connect with this person, they pull you into kind of an earth quality. That instinct to nest and to nurture, to take care of, okay? To just touch and be physical, protective qualities. But they also induce in you a lot of your natural fire. It's beautiful. So a little bit of fear and that vulnerability is normal. I completely understand this. This is normal. Where you're transitioning from, I don't know. But the idea is that I won't take action towards anything that's not fair or balanced, ever. And that's how I'm moving forward. Okay, let's see this person. Ace of Swords. Show me this person, please. Show me this Ace of Swords, please, for this person. Show me this Ace of Swords, please. Show me this Ace of Swords, please, for this person. Show me this Ace of Swords, please. No. Okay, I think I see where you're coming from. This is the person who lost you. Could be Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. This is the person who lost you, huh? They're a strong mind. They seem to have some sort of idea of what they lost, too. Your energy specifically. They're showing Three of Swords, Five of Pentacles, Ace of Wands. This is kind of a breakup energy. Why it is there, I don't know. But they understand that they lost your energy. Okay? They broke away from it. You're clearly moving on. They can't feel your fire anymore. They took it for granted. They were too harsh with it. They cut it out. They rejected your wand. I don't know. But the break is upon their conscience. They seem to understand it. Okay. But yeah, this is the one most likely you are moving on from. I'd like to focus more on what it is that you're focusing on, but we'll see. Okay, show me this Page of Cups, please. Well, you opened with that transition point for a reason, honey. But yep, they feel separated from you. They also acknowledge it. Who did the breaking, I could not say. All I see is that you're determined to move forward in a certain direction. Show me this Page of Cups, please. Show me this Page of Cups, please. They're trying to show you possibly some love energy. Possibly an apology. The Page of Cups can be an apology. Show me that Page of Cups, please. Show me that Page of Cups, please. Nine of Rods. Oh. They're going to try again. They're going to try again. They're going to try again. They're the wounded warrior. They're going to try again. They're going to try apologizing again. What they sorry for. Honey, anybody who hands you an exhausted apology, Sag, I'm sorry. I wasn't fair in this relationship. What else, please? But they're consciously choosing to do that. So they're trying to show you a Page of Cups through all this wand energy that's resisting. I don't know how many apologies they sent to you, but there's still resistance in their energy about what the real issue is and what their real feelings are. And it's resting on a Page of Cups. So excuse me if I'm having a hard time taking this seriously. I understand that they are aware of the break. They have a distinct impression of the loss of your energy. Okay, it makes them sad. They may not show it with that Ace of Swords mentality. That they're the ones that cut it out. They're the ones who provoked this. They're the ones who wanted the ending. And yet they're still showing you some love energy, but too much resistance is attached to it. So it's kind of like half-assed apologies. You know, I am trying to extend outwards to you, Sag. Will you take this, please? Okay, so just keep in mind, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, it's just, look, just remember you're opening here. I'm having a hard time. I'm having a hard time. Six of Swords, Justice, Knight of Swords. Remember your opening with your transitional energy. I have the distinct impression, Sag, that they took you for granted. They're not showing too much of that. But it's kind of like a tired apology. A little bit worn out. Still resistance to the heart space, even at the smallest of levels. So again, just keep in mind your peaceful transition and dedication to the principles you're going to move forward in. It looks like you have connected to someone fairly soon, or even, this is physical break, don't get me wrong. There's something here about the passion that's disconnected for this person. Ace of Swords, like it's no big deal. They're not going to think of it that way. They're not going to feel it that way. Like the pain doesn't bother them. Okay? So I would just say how they treat you is how they feel about you. If they act like they don't care, believe them. That's usually the simplest solution. You should not have to beg for anyone's attention. You should not have to beg for anyone's love or affection or sense of caring. And so that's why it's very interesting to me that when you connect with somebody who provokes that nurturing and caring quality, you're gravitating towards it, which simultaneously kicks off your confusion, you know, about where is this headed and why. I haven't felt this in a long time. It's a little scary. So, you know, that kind of cool detachment. Sag, I'm going to try to work things out with you. It's fine. It's like, whatever. I understand why you left. I could have shown more. I could have felt more. You know, how they treat you is how they feel about you. So, remember that. Okay? Show me that Ten of Pentacles, please. How far this connection goes, I could not say. Ten of Pentacles, please. Show me that Ten of Pentacles, please. They are trying to show you some sense of stability. Show me that Ten of Pentacles. Or they're using that as the premise for your relationship. Show me that Ten of Pentacles, please. Show me that Ten of Pentacles, please. Ace of Swords. Oh, so they are using that as the premise for their connection with you. What else, please? You know how strong our foundation is. I'd like to see a little more feeling in this person, other than exhaustion and being kind of coldly detached. What else, please? Okay. Queen of... Okay, they're trying to appeal to you. Queen of Wands again. They are trying to appeal to you to work it out. So they're using the how far your connection goes. I don't know that it's marriage. I just know that there is some premise for the 3D world that suggests that it's established, or at least that's where it's coming from. So it doesn't look like it's a full break. They're still trying to remain attached to you. I'm not exactly over the moon with their efforts. I think they could put a little bit more repair into that damage, particularly on the emotional front. It looks like they are trying to leave their feelings out of this, lest it cause more harm, when in fact I think that is causing more harm. Because there is a cool detachment in this person I don't care for and you're not responding well to. Again, when you connect with somebody, and there's somebody here specifically, they make you feel warm and nurtured, cared for, and they also provoke those same qualities in you. You have a certain protection around their energy too, that you want to care for that connection as well. Literally care. You want to nurture it, you want to foster it. It confuses you and it scares you a little bit. But you are still moving in that particular direction. This person is looking back at you, and from an almost cold way, I'm making my best appeal to you, Sag, but from an emotional distance. You know, I'm trying to leave my feelings out of it. I just think you should think about it, Sag. I just think you should think about it. I just think you should think about it. I mean, we got a 10 of Pentacles. I'm willing to work on things with you. Ace of Swords. There's you. Queen of Wands. It's like they're trying to appeal to the stability. It's like if I can't use my feelings or if I can't access my feelings, I can at least appeal to the 3D world that we shared. You seem to be engaged elsewhere. This person is showing that they're not willing to break ties yet, but they're not... Again, it's coming from a... It's an established thing, Sag. Can we just leave our feelings out of it? Do we have to be separated? They're still struggling to access their emotions, like a lot. 9 of Wands over the Page of Cups. Excuse me if I'm not terribly thrilled with this. They still struggle to access their natural feelings. So again, they're trying to appeal to the reality to kind of compensate for what they're not expressing. So, I'm willing to compromise with you, Sag. I am, but that's still coming from that Ace of Swords space. They don't like the separation, but they're not expressing any of this to you from a place of feeling. It's kind of coldly detached. Okay, show me the shared energy, please. We have the Fool. Let's take a look at this. Show me the Fool, please. I don't know. You seem to be engaged elsewhere, honey. Show me the Fool, please. Show me that Fool, please. They're really using the 3D world as their major argument here. Show me the Fool, please. 9 of Pentacles. See, there's that sense of freedom in you for which you are so well known. That strong sense of independence, freedom, knowing thyself. Okay. Again, you opened with a transition point, so I can't say I'm surprised. You have a sense of freedom here that has been calling to you for some time. Yeah. This person recognizes the break. You have a transition opening. And I'm not saying shared here, I'm saying singular energy. 9 of Pentacles to the Fool. Your sense, and it's you. Your sense of freedom and independence to open up to life and start a new chapter. Again, over here. Okay? This is how I'm moving forward. You have kind of a working plan attached to it. I will only show those energy and efforts to that which gives to me in kind. Okay? So, there you go. 9 of Wands. There's that aggression. There's that resistance. Show me this King of Pentacles, please. Show me that King of Pentacles, please. Show me that King of Pentacles, please. Ten of Swords. Yep. 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 Man. Somebody really doesn't like having their stability fucked with. Death, the Emperor. Ooh, somebody got butt hurt. Oh, for those of you who are, I get that a lot about, because again, YouTube is an international thing, and so that's an American expression, butt hurt. I was like, what does that mean? I get that a lot. The very Americanesque expressions. So yeah, butt hurt. That means somebody who slipped and fell on their ass, and it stings more the pride than the actual body. Okay, so I got an ending here. How far that ending goes, I don't know, but I'm seeing breakage. And I'm seeing Ten of Swords. So yeah. And also P.S. Death. It's here. On that King of Pentacles. This person is acutely aware of the ending, the breakage, etc. And the Emperor's here. He's not happy. Somebody is either butthurt or somebody stood in their power and ended this connection and saying, you know what, that King of Pentacles argument isn't good enough for me. You know why? Because I tell you, Sag, and I think it's you. I'll tell you why. That biggest clue about you and what you were experiencing this connection by far was right here. That Queen of Pentacles, the Three of Cups, Page of Wands, change, Wheel of Fortune. That was my biggest clue about what the hell's going on and why you opened up with transition. What you wanted the most, you are just now starting to receive from someone else. Okay? That nurturing quality, someone asks me how my day is, gives a fuck energy, has become important to you. I don't think you know how important yet. So the fact that we have Ten of Swords, Mr. Death, and Emperor here, over that King of Pentacles, says, the quality of life, again, King, Queen of Pentacles, quality of life, the nurturing, loving sense of somebody gives a shit about me and my day and what I'm experiencing and asks me if I'm okay. You know that whole thing? I haven't been getting that. I'm not getting that. So you either stood in your power and killed this because what you were looking for isn't there, but you are experiencing it in present day with somebody else. No matter how small, it's a starting point. It's a starting point. Okay? And it has promise. I see that. It's like, you know what? You see that shit? That's all I wanted. Was a little bit more TLC. Tender love and care. For someone to say they cared about me and my day and how's it going. A little more affectionate. A little more caring of the self and the home energy. Was that so hard? I agree. So it's like they have a different interpretation of the Pentacle world. They're arguing for the point of the relationship from a committed value. We already have a lot invested in this. And guess what, Sag? Don't argue with me because you know it's true, right? You're like, how you interpret the Pentacle and how I interpret the Pentacle are two different things. Just because you're showing me stability does not mean I'm happy. Okay? A lot of people confuse the two things. You have a different idea of what that King and Queen of Pentacles should be about. Comfort and care. 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 Okay? That's the difference between calories and, say, nutritional value. You're looking for nutritional value, not just having calories. See what I'm saying? Sorry, I understand stuff like that, so that's why I use that all the time. Exercise, calories. That's just who I am. You're looking more for nutritional value, not just, well, our finances are kind of complicated, Sag, so maybe let's stay together. Thanks, that was a stellar argument. I appreciate that. Moving forward. Yeah, I hear you. So, whoever it is you're connecting with here, even if it's just a little bit, it's giving you that something. That nutritional value that you've been missing. There's a big difference between a Ten of Pentacles and a King, Queen of Pentacles. You know, their argument is straight up, I provide stability, Sag. You know this. Yeah, but you one unhappy mother. That's what I know. That's what, I mean, I don't, they just, I'm sorry, their energy's coming across as so cold. And uninvolved, like, just like uninvolved in the emotional aspects uninvolved in the fire aspects, which you need, but they are very much involved in the nesting Ten of Pentacles world. So it's like, Sag, we're established. What are you doing? Wait, I said I was sorry. I said I was sorry. Here. You know we have a lot between us, Sag. Don't fuck it up. Me? Oh, no, no. Sag is like, oh, no. No, no, no. 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 It weren't me, honey. I don't think you were asking for much. You want a little more nutritional value in your relationship. Again, just someone who gives a shit about your day. Asks if you're okay. Nurtures you, cares for you in a quality way. That's it. You weren't asking for a lot. But when you're confronted with it, it immediately kicks off your worries. You know? Fear of change opening up in that way after God knows how long. And I see it. But like I said, you're still doing it. You know what I mean? That's beautiful. I'd like to see more who this person is, but they really do make you feel much more alive and much more comfortable. And much more open. Okay? A little fear is going along for that ride, but after this, I can't say I blame you. It's hard investing. It's hard investing emotionally. It's hard investing in the real world, where the pentacle is. It's hard investing. Your fire is a little more easier for you to invest, but you know, it's hard to invest in what you've been missing for so long. Sometimes we forget what it looks like, you know. And I'm looking at a Sag who you've forgotten what it's like to be nurtured and cared for correctly. And so, yeah, you're going to get a little scary when confronted with change, but you are in that direction. I think you're taking care of your hinge, in other words. Okay? So I'm sorry this person's still like, what do you mean? I'm giving you all the pentacles you can want, baby. It's a fact. We have mortgages, or we have a joint bank account. You can't just throw all that away. Oh. I got news for you. That shit can be sorted. You know what I'm saying? That shit can be sorted out. Oh, yeah. If you can legally sign up, you can also legally sign out, baby. It's called opt-out. You can disentangle. I'm not saying it happens overnight. I'm not saying it's convenient. But that shit can be sorted. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Look at that. So either somebody stood in their power here, ended this connection, because it's like this is the caring and quality, the King of Pentacles things, which has come up for you. So interesting. What you were receiving, what you're leaving behind, what you did not experience. That comfort, care, quality of life, and your spiritual energy was kicking to get out the door. Your spiritual energy is the Fool, who is very spiritual in energy. It's an inward thing. It's like following a compass. It's the way that birds know how to flock and fly together. It's a guidance system. It's a little different than the High Priestess, but it's more like an awakening to your spiritual energy to open up. You have been wanting to open up Nine of Pentacles to your independence for some time, and God knows how long. But I do know this. You have a peaceful opening in the transition. It looks very beautiful and with a certain level of determination, which I respect. Okay? Only take action towards that which is correct and balanced. Okay? Do not give more than you are given. The energetic exchange. The appropriate kind. And you're like, somebody stood in their power and ended this shit. Because you weren't asking for much, honey. I am sympathetic. You weren't asking for much. You really weren't. Not by my estimation. Don't get me wrong, I'm reading yours and theirs placements. It could be reversed for all I know. I don't know. Energy entanglement is real. So there's going to be some aspects that you resonate with, the other person, so on and so forth. Okay, but for the most part, I know this connection was not providing you the nurturing that you needed. You know? Hey, honey, how was your day? And mean it. You know? And actually listen. Just the little things, honey. Just the little things. And also the big things. So that Four of Pentacles. Yeah, they holding on. I see that. I see their argument. And Sag is like, here's your counter argument. Fuck you. Okay? Four of Pentacles. No, you're not actually doing that. Your energy is moving forward in its own right. It's in a different direction altogether. So I don't see you actually doing that. But yeah. They're holding on to you. At first I thought maybe it was the both of you. You're going to try to work shit out. They are showing that, but it's coming again from a cold place. And it's still not the nurturing you need. It's kind of like an argument they're using. Okay? But it's complicated, Sag. Like, we have a joint bank account. I'll take that under advisement. You and I have very different levels of stress. You know what I mean? It's like, that's your argument. I know. It's like, you think that's stressful? Oh, honey. We go to the bank. We solve that real quick. No, let me tell you, the Four of Pentacles, we have very different ideas of stress. No, I'm so sorry this person's so removed from their emotions and that they're approaching this so poorly. And it's not that their argument doesn't have validity. It's just that they think it's the major selling point to keep you around. They got a strong Ace of Swords. I wish they would use that mind of theirs and turn it on themselves. They have pain here from the break, from their passion, from you specifically. They can't own it. They don't know how to. Or they use their mind to cover up their feelings. I don't know. I just know that it's the same. How they treat you is how they feel about you. And you weren't asking for much. A little bit of care, a little bit of concern, a little bit of TLC, like I said. And when you're in a commitment, that doesn't become less necessary with time. It's just people become neglectful. Neglectful to the point that it hurts, you know. Show me that Four of Pentacles, please. Show me that Four of Pentacles, please. No, on the contrary. On the contrary, over time, it's more imperative, not less. So this whole, think about the cars. Think about think about the bills. Adding fuel to the fire, in my opinion. Show me that. Okay. Oh my. Let me know if you're dealing with Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Yeah, they've made a decision to hold on to you as much as possible. They have not let you go. Your energy is very much trying to go its own way. At first I thought I really was going to see two people trying to pull it together. No, your energy is breaking off and going in a different direction. Theirs is insisting on holding on to you. Okay. The Queen of Swords and Four of Pentacles, they are not letting you go despite the very large declarative here. We got Ten of Swords and Death. That's pretty good non-negotiable. It also says it's not willing to transform. The Emperor is here signing off on that. And it's either this Emperor that is stubborn, resistant to their emotions, and their butt hurt, or you stood in your power, put your feelings aside and said, this is over. I am not receiving the quality of care that I expect and or need. I agree. What else, please, about this Four of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords? Yeah, they're holding on, but it's like, again, it's for the sake of holding on. It's like, but look at our shit, Sag. Look at our shit. You know, the vehicle's in my name, and blah, blah, blah. This person's a one-way argument. Some of that Four of Pentacles to the Queen of Swords, please. Can I get a little more on this person? I'm looking for some personality. It's like, I mean that in terms of like they use their sword to divert. It's like don't look at my real feelings. I don't want to deal with that. It's just here. This is what I'm dealing with. This is what I'm dealing with right here. You see that shit? This is what we're dealing with. This is what we're talking about. And Sag is like, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm moving in my boat in this particular direction, butthole, and it has nothing to do with you. Sorry. It just, I get expressive. I'm sorry. I can't help it. It's part of my thing. Real person, real tarot, I have real expressions. It's just, look, do you see this? I mean, fuck, do you... King of Pentacles, which you over here as the Queen of Pentacles, you're opening up to somebody who is giving you what you've been missing. And it is confrontational, and it does require Wheel of Fortune to really open up towards this, but you are doing it, and it's beautiful, honey. That means somebody is meeting your needs, and it's scary, and I get that. But your energy is pulling off to the right, far over here. This person's holding on to you by technical arguments. Okay. Look at that. Oh my God. You've been wanting to freedom, independence for some time. There you go. Now, can I get anything more, or is this person just decided to hold on? It's them. I promise you. I've already seen their mind several times. And it's like they use that sword to deflect their feelings, and I'm not even really sure. The Empress Justice. Eight of Cups. See? They're just, I'm sorry. They're still insisting that you're their person, but they don't have the emotions to back it up. Okay? They promise to kind of approach this with more fairness, but it's like their feelings aren't fair, and that's what they don't seem to understand. The lack of emotional quality and or needs being met is the major point of contention, and it's like their energy can't pick up to that. Because it seems to me they're emotionally absent and they can't fucking cop to it. I'm sorry, but they can't cop to it. They say they're going to do a better job of balancing out that same opening justice that you're still important to me. You're still important to me, Sag. Can we work this shit out? They're still holding on to you. They've made that decision, but it's still coming from a place of being emotionally absent. So it's just holding on for the sake of it while insisting that they can still balance shit out with you. I'm sorry. Could be Libra. Doesn't have to be. Yeah, we got some strong Libra here. Doesn't have to be, like I said. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius in the general sense. Could be dealing with a fellow fire sign, but we also have a damn strong earth dash here, but it's coming off more from you. In that term, that quality, you're not asking for much. And it's like, Sad, you're still important to me. I can balance shit up with you. I can make it right. But they're holding on. They've made that decision, and they're still emotionally absent. I don't think they've understood this. I haven't seen the devil here, so that's good news. That's the good news. I don't think they understand this. I don't think they want to understand this. Their decision making comes from such a cold place. Like, well, these are the circumstances of our lives. We can't just dismiss this, and you're not just dismissing it, honey. You're just moving forward. You want to love and to be loved. That's here. They're like, we need to work this shit out because we have a life together, but it's coming from an emotionally absent place. They're holding on, insisting that they can balance things out with you, but they don't have any real conviction, no strength of heart behind it. That's the difference between having a strong mind and strong heart. There's no strength of heart behind this decision that they have made to hold on to you and to this connection and their reasons for trying to still be in your life. There you go. So, I'm glad to see. Ow. Sorry. That was very strong ear pain. Yeah, I'd imagine some of you are tired of hearing that person. I would be too. Or they don't listen. Yeah, somebody here does not listen. They are allergic to listening. Okay. Whoever it is you're connecting with continues to do so. They seem to be opening you up in that way, into that place of Wheel of Fortune, into change. And while it is a little scary, it also feels really good and feels very natural. And you're seeing an Ace of Wands in yourself with this person and this connection. Your Page of Wands accelerates to an Ace of Wands. Under your direction is Queen of Wands. So I know it's legit. We all carry around a little bit of fear and trepidity. You know what I'm saying? We all carry around a little bit of fear. Okay? Especially when it's time to become emotionally vulnerable and enter into something new, especially when it seems like the person that we're connecting with represents those opportunities that we could not have in our pre-existing relationships. So that's going to be a little confrontational. And good news is I would like to focus more on this energy. Please know that this person is still holding on to you. It's not coming from a devil space, but it's kind of like, well, fuck, what else am I supposed to do? Wait, no, we have too many facts, Sag. We have too many facts between us, Sag. We have too many, that's it. Not feelings, not comfort, not love and loyalty. It's just we have so many facts between us. Who's going to pay the bills? Who's going to walk the dog? They really hide behind that sword. They really hide behind that sword. They do. And I think if they were being honest with themselves, they're emotionally checked out and they keep pressing the issue to hold on to you and this connection because of shared facts. Okay? I'm not saying those facts aren't important, but I'm sorry, they do not entirely determine the premise of a commitment either. There you go. There you go. Because if that were the case, honey, you can go out and marry your bank teller, okay? There needs to be more to it than this. Your energy understands this. So this is good for you. I'm glad to see that you are moving on. This is intense, man. That's intense. That's intense. Yeah, you know that TLC we were talking about? So, someone either... This is how it has to be. It's over. Or the person got seriously butthurt. Okay? Okay. Where are we? Oh. I know, I need to replace my charms. I know. It's coming. It's coming, they're coming. I know, I missed the charms too. Okay. I'd like to see more about this new adventure you're taking. I can see where it hangs your energy back. It's a little... I don't know about this. I don't know about this. Oh boy. I don't know about this. Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. Family concerns, new love. Interesting. Yeah. That, new love. Right there. Family concerns. This is more like, again, it's like a combination of a Ten of Cups and a Ten of Pentacles. Realistic concerns as it applies to a relationship energy. Again, it's coming across as that person, well, these are the ties we've made, Sag. You can't just break away from that. Sag is like, oh, I beg to differ. I beg to differ. Karmic lesson, yes, of course. But family concerns. Autumn for some of you. You know. They use those facts of everyday life to kind of like deter you from leaving or to keep you to stay. And it's either way, it's not great. What else, please? What's the family going to think? What is the family going to think? What is the family going to think? Do they live with us? Are they in bed with us? Do they share this life with us? Yeah, what is the family going to think? That Sag did the right thing? What's the family going to think? What's the family going to think? You know what? All right, what's your family going to think? That's regrets. I know. Regrets most likely on both sides. Okay. Of course. It takes two, right? But yes. Anything else, please? Self-sabotage. I'm not sure who that's applying to. It could apply to you in that if you kind of hold your... Some of you are the divine masculine. Self-sabotage, that some of you might be setting yourself up for failure if you do not allow for the change that you want. I see it here as a potential. I see you opening up towards it rather than closing it off. I know it can be scary and confusing sometimes, and then self-sabotage for this person on insistence that they know how to work with you or what is appealing to you as well, when in fact the biggest thing you need the most is what they're showing the least of. Okay? So they are setting themselves up for failure because they cannot give you what it is that you want. All right? Or they insist that that's not the important part. I beg to differ, and so do you. Okay. Anything else here, please? Yeah, so interesting. I really thought this was going to swing another way. I did. I thought you were opening up, or somebody around you was trying to open up towards you. On the contrary, they can't. Well, they won't, or they don't have those feelings and they can't own it. It should not be that much of a struggle to show the least amount of love. And that should not be it at all. You know that. So when you're confronted with somebody who can fulfill that space, open up towards it, try not to shy away from it. 13, death. Okay. But in this deck, I'm saying 13 as in that's Scorpio's power number. So death, yes. For some of you, yes, I've seen the ending here. Okay. But in this card, it is actually child. When a sweet child smiles your way, innocence, the Fool, brings joy to fill your day. Friends are many, enemies are few. Embrace a fresh start in all that you do. No. That fresh start energy, the Fool energy, told you. 15, the bear. 15, that's Capricorn numbers. I'm sorry, I'm going by numerical code. So when I say Scorpio, and then we got Capricorn, but it does not have to be. So this one was child, opening up, fresh, childlike wonder. Okay, being open to the world, not closed off to it. And then number 15 is the bear. But again, Capricorn's number. Brawny and bold. Here's the bear. Your financial positions, you should be aware. Oh! What were we talking about? Spend your resources with wisdom and care. Use your power to be strong and fair. Told you. You have to take the oracles with some leniency. What have we been talking about? What have we been talking about? But Sag, look at our life together. Look at who's gonna pay the bills? Who's gonna pick up the dry cleaning? It just doesn't make sense. It defies all logic, Sag. So how they're trying to keep you in the connection is coming from that logical, day-to-day practicality stuff that they seem to be clinging to and think that it is their biggest argument in working. That's the problem. They're presenting the solution of your relationship as consequential, financial, instead of love. So if this person is emotionally absent, I believe it shows. Because they're not providing you the quality that you need and that you want. And they just keep reinforcing. They just keep doubling down on it, man. But think about the consequences in our life together. We have a schedule, and I don't want to change that. This person's broken from their passion, man. It's more than just passion. I mean the willingness to get outside a box, you know what I'm saying? It's very square thinking. I understand that's a rectangle, but it's a box thinking, man. You know, it's nice that they're trying to promise to treat you more fairly. Oh, sorry, where was it? They're trying to treat you more fair, but it's still coming on from holding on, not letting go. They're still emotionally absent. It's fear, man. While we hold on to something when it's clearly over, it's fear. It's like this person's so out of whack with their emotions. I'm not trying to pick on them. It's just like, man, where's your intensity? Where's your sincerity? Where's your love? Where's your dedication to other things other than the practicalities of life? Which, by the way, you could go and fulfill that anywhere with anybody. Hey man, you want to be committed? That way, when I come home, I have some reassurance about who's in my house. Yeah, I feel the same way. Okay, cool. We'll leave love out of it. So again, the argument they're presenting is not enough, and it's not enough for you either. Seriously. Okay, let's do some time checks, please. For some of you, I've already seen autumn. I'm more curious about who you're opening up to, if I'm being honest, this new love. Someone who is already showing you the qualitative aspects of life for which you want. And it's a little scary. Okay? It's a little scary, but you're opening up towards it. And as you do, I might point out your confidence is phenomenal and natural. Okay? There's that fool again. After resting, coming to terms with what it is that needs to change. This is not incidental, which I think I was emphasizing the Taurus. You came from someplace, honey. You transitioned out of something, and they opened up with breaking energy too. They recognized it. A part of them is broken from their own passion, their own feeling. But the reason for holding on to you are exactly that. If the reasons, they're so cold. The star. The 17th might be important to some of you. Aquarian energy, so the time of Aquarius might have been important. Past Aquarian energy or future orientation Aquarian. I can't quite tell. So that is late January to late February. And again, the 17th might be important. 17 reduces to 8, which again goes into autumn. Okay? Can I focus more? Okay. Yes, I was going to say, can you show me more on this person? Boom. Out pops Leo's card. So, very strong summer energy here, but also just lighting up naturally with somebody who evokes the natural warmth of the sun. Okay. It's like, show me this boom. Out drops the sun. I mean, it was an immediate thing. Okay, and it is that person whom you are currently connecting with. There's that Page of Wands again. So here it is. It's tying back. So this person represents the warmth of the sun. They make you feel natural. Okay, they likely are responding to you in that way. So the 19th might be important. Let's see. Leo season, of course, might be terribly important as well for this person. You might have met them last summer or connected over any reference over the summer. I don't know. I just know that the energy seems to be unfolding in that way now. And yes, it is provoking a Wheel of Fortune, but in positive aspects. Okay. And 19 goes to 10, which of course goes back to 1. Possibly some January energy, but no. No. Some important energy possibly with this person in 4 weeks or so. Again, where would that put us? Where the hell are we? June? Late June again. When the sun is highest in the sky. Summer season. That's it. Tarot time's a little different, honey. You know, the 4th might be important, the 19th, the 17th, as I said. 3 of Cups, yeah, connecting with that person significantly over the summer, just over the general sense, connecting with this person repeatedly. 3 of Cups is repetition. So a repetition of meeting. So meeting joyously in that person in that way, and it proves to be very restorative with that 4 of Swords. It feels good, it feels natural, it feels easy, it feels peaceful. So you'll be connecting with this person frequently over the summer months, as far as I can tell. And it feels good. It feels good. It feels natural. Okay. And it is opening you up to change, and in a positive way. I'm not sure who the star was referencing. It could literally be Aquarius. It does not have to be. Can I get more on... shit. For some of you, that decision is being made now about what to do. In particular, and you're focusing more on your freedom. 9 of Pentacles. How to make that happen. The 29th might be important to some of you. Oh, I got 29 twice. It's a mirror reflection. $29.29. So for some of you, that's confirmation. For some of you now, you're in that process of making decisions. I'm not saying it's happening overnight, okay? But some of you are making determinations now about your future orientation and your sense of freedom. That Fool energy, the 9 of Pentacles. And some of you feel like the timing is nigh. You might have some Virgo in your chart, okay? It's interesting that you're focusing more on your sense of freedom as opposed to ending, which speaks to me about optimism, which is always a good thing. That speaks to me more about optimism of your future as opposed to what's ending. Yes, done with serious contemplation. So it's been on your mind for some time. It's not random. In other words, it's not random. I'm not seeing a Sag who's like, Knight of Wands, 5 of Pentacles, 10 of Swords. I'm just breaking shit. I'm just ending stuff. Here today, gone tomorrow. No. This is heavy contemplation about literally what is right for you. And it's been on your mind for some time. It's that Queen of Swords again. Emotional emptiness. Anything else, please? Queen of Pentacles. Okay, there's that positive aspect I saw over here. What about it? 10 of Cups. Isn't it really so hard, honey? Is that really so fucking hard? Is that really so hard? This is what you want. There is nothing wrong with this. It's beautiful. And someone can either give you these things, emotional equilibrium as well as security. Just that sense of love and being loved. Is that really so fucking hard? Was that really so much to ask for? Was that really so much to ask for? The answer is no. So someone can either meet these needs and standards and nurture you appropriately and love you appropriately and give you a balanced sense of self within your home and in your heart, or they cannot. I got news for you about this person. So please be warned. I'm not saying anything too devastating, like the 5 of Swords or the Devil, but they are holding on, and they're using reasonable arguments to try to keep you not just in their energetic field, but real world energy too. I can treat you better. There's still a lack of emotion tied to that person. They're still not in a place where they can give you this. That's what I'm saying. Didn't I just say that? Okay. That's what, that's what I'm saying. Thank you. As I said, Sag, case in fucking point. Is it really that hard? According to that person's energy, yes it is. I was just going to say, I would be a little more concerned, okay? If it was the 5 of Swords. Okay. The Devil. I have some 5 and 5 energy here. Indication of it's not just time for change, it's past due. Okay? This person's so worried about the bills, they haven't really thought about their energetic bill, though, with you. Okay? What is past due and owed you? It keeps coming up. I don't know why. It keeps bing, bing, bing. Just the kind of day-to-day drudgery of responsibilities, and we're entangled, and we can't just untangle all that, Sag. Want to bet? Just, if you can tangle, you can untangle. Let me tell you, that's how it works. If you can tangle, you can untangle. It works both ways. Okay, it can. But yeah, this is all you want. A reflection of a positive, healthy, stable, happy, nurturing relationship, and what you've gotten in reflection of that person's energy. Oh my God. Okay, I gotta stop. I'm sorry. I just want you to... Okay, so yes, you will continue to meet with somebody in that way that's positive over the course of the summer. Okay? It feels good. And again, we have more of that Leo energy here. Leo season specifically. Okay. Okay, yes, they have the markings of new, but spiritual. A Hierophant energy as well as committed energy attached to their energy. Every time I reflect on them, it comes up positive. The only time I've seen a negative is when you have that kind of fear of emotional vulnerability, yet you are proceeding. It's not enough to hold you back at all. Under the subject I told you, you're choosing change as opposed to pushing it off. I see some of that emphasis on that. October for some of you, but in this instance, your Wheel of Fortune, no matter how small, is starting to change now. Okay, but yes, all very strong positive markers. See, every time I reflect it, there you go. Okay, that's enough. Sag, don't let this hold you back. The impressions I get are the impressions I get. I don't mean to exaggerate. It's just the coldness and detachment and the reasons for staying isn't all the more reason that you're going. It's like their energy just keeps pointing out to you why you need to move on. Okay. There's someone here whose energy is marked with positivity and opening you up in the way that's correct and right for you. Continue to connect with that person. I'm telling you that because it seems like it's good for you. Steady on, you know. This person they'll eventually have to accept what is. That's pretty non-negotiable. Okay. Put in the comments as you see fit. Take care. Be well.